Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? So, I want to address an issue that has been ongoing. A lot of people are struggling with it. And whether you are struggling because of the circumstances that you're in, and it's not necessarily your fault, or because you choose to struggle with this, and I'll explain that in a second, this message is for you. And a lot of people right now, you're on both sides of the fence. And the Lord was showing me that there's people that have 2 feet in each area. And a lot of people, they're quivering and wavering between two opinions, and not even opinions, but two perspectives, two thoughts, two different ways that a lot of people are looking at things. And whether it's two or more, it's the same thing because a lot of people haven't been able to get the right facts. They weren't able to get the right kind of thoughts together to form what is their opinion, whether it's based on, their moral sort of, I guess, compass, their ability to discern and to rightly understand what the spiritual warfare, what's going on from a kind of abstract perspective. And so whether it's an issue, and this is not just politics or, social justice, but there's a lot of issues right now in society, in Hollywood, in media, in education, in corporate world, in politics, and many, many other subjects. And a lot of people right now, you are ignoring it. You're looking at it from the perspective of it's okay if, it's far away from me. It doesn't touch me. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't make me sort of bring myself out so that I don't ruffle feathers, so that I don't look like a fool if someone questions me in a more deeper way. And for a lot of you, this is a rebuke because you have ignored and you have looked at it from two perspectives and thought, it's okay to look at it from this way. It's okay to be also this side. It's okay to be on both sides. But the Lord is saying there are things in the natural realm. There are things for which if you got the facts straight, then it's undoubtedly one side. It's undoubtedly that this is the godly and the good way. And I want to give you guys this encouragement as well, because the Lord is going to do things in the near future in many realms that he's going to undeniably, and he's going to make it so that it's so clear to you what it is, indistinguishable from two sides, that really it's one side. It's one way to look at this. And I'm not talking about opinion. I'm not talking about a preference for which you can do something. I'm talking about righteousness and evil. I'm talking about this is the right progress. This is the right way to move forward in a society, in your household, in your family, in your life, and many other issues. And so for many of you that have been on the fence, that have been distant, that you have been you've had cognitive dissonance from something, your inability or your unwillingness to research something, to look at something, to form a rational and a moral and a concrete Bible-based opinion. For you, this is a rebuke, it's a correction, but at the same time, it's an encouragement because you've been confused, you've been lost, you've been unable to know what it is that God is saying about this particular topic. And so for you, there's something on the horizon, and God's going to distinguish it. He's going to make it clear to you what it is so that you can go out into society, you can go out into your workplace, your family, your church, and comfortably talk about it because right now, it's a time of sifting. It's a time where a lot of dust hasn't really settled for many people because they haven't been able to get into that topic or that subject. And so for you, I want to encourage you. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things. And if you follow any number of topics in sports and education and in social media, many things. I'm not even talking about 10% of that, right? But there's a lot of different things. And for you, this is a word of encouragement. This is prophetically declaring as well as telling you from a just rational biblical perspective that God is going to allow it so that you can get more information, you can get more insight, maturity, growth, perspective so that you can make a decision and a choice. Because frankly, for many people, it's hard. It's hard to discern. It's hard to look at a situation and with your limited amount of information from your preconceived notions, from all the things that people are telling you, whether they are, respectable people, whether they have a title, whether they have information, it's hard for you to discern because the Holy Spirit in you is quivering. It's allowing you to really pray about it and to think about it. And if you know what that is about, you know what I mean. You know what I mean because it's been in you, you're confused, you're unsure, and you've been on both sides of the fence. And no more the Lord declares. No more will you be on the left or the right or this and that. You're not going to be in two places. God's going to make it. He's going to distinguish it such that you can see it clearly from the eyes of heaven, from the eyes of God, from what God is seeing and wanting in terms of the spiritual aspect to it. So be encouraged, guys. It's coming. There's a lot of things. And I'm not even talking and alluding to political stuff. I'm talking about so many issues, modern day society, modern day things, culture, and many others. And so God bless you guys. Yeah, be encouraged, and I'll talk to you guys very soon.